What's poppin', my little baby reindeers? And today we're taking a look at the new series on Netflix called Baby Reindeer. It does have a total of 8 episodes, which are quite long. They're like between 45 minutes and an hour long, so you can watch this within 8 hours of your day. You can binge watch it like I did, get it done in a day, and I'm gonna be honest, it's not it's not my favorite, but it was recommended to me by my mum, by my auntie, and by my friends at work, and also all over YouTube and all over TikTok. So a lot of people were telling me to watch this, so I finally gave it a shot, and I'm gonna be honest, it was all right. It was all right. It was all right. It is a very sensitive topic. So you have been warned, trigger warnings for the rest of this video for a lot, for basically everything. So Baby Reindeer is a 2024 drama which does have one season. It has a 7.8 out of 10 rating. You can watch this on Netflix, and it is dealing with a female stalker. A man is forced to face a dark, buried trauma. So how the story actually goes is this guy is being stalked. He's being stalked by a girl because he was nice to her, basically. He sat in the bar and he was like chilling, doing his job, trying to be a stand up comedian. Like that was his hidden life, his hidden sort of talent, his hidden sort of what he did in his own time, what he did in his downtime. He had all these gigs, and this girl kept showing up to all of them because he gave her a free coffee. She's a lawyer, but she's too poor to afford coffee. And he was nice to her, and she became hooked. She became obsessed. He found out that she just got out of prison for being a stalker, and it's like, holy fucking shit. And she's constantly writing him emails, constantly sending him emails, because it's like back in a time before texting with a thing, and it was like the early days of Facebook, and there was no WhatsApp or anything like that. So it was like emails, 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 literally about all the little things, like anything she was doing, any little thing that came to her mind, emails, 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 constantly sending him messages, and he just ignored them. And he liked the attention. He wanted the attention. He needed the attention from this girl. Like he needed the attention, and he knew that. He knew that. So he didn't mind her sort of sticking around and sort of chatting to her during his shift, and all the other sort of staff members and his colleagues that were on shift with, like they were taking the piss, like, oh, who's your girlfriend? Who's your girlfriend? Oh, you're going to introduce us to your girlfriend. Oh, what's your girlfriend doing here? When's your girlfriend coming? You talking to your girlfriend? You going to your girlfriend's tonight? What are you doing? What about your girlfriend? All this, that, and the other, and he finally sort of snapped and made a sexual joke towards her and was like, I can put up your curtains if you like. I can help you put up your curtains if you like. And like she took that as like serious. She took that as like for real. Yeah, you're gonna do this for me, big man. You're gonna like come over to my gaff and like help me put up these curtains, yeah. And she was then calling him such a tease because he never actually went through with it, and she got really angry with him, and it started to get a little bit overwhelming for him and started to get beyond what he wanted and beyond sort of what he could handle. So he went to the police, and the police were like, hey, yo, big man, why is it taking you like 6 months to report this? And it is because when he used to work for the BBC, he was drugged and assaulted sexually by this guy at the BBC, and he was basically roofied all the time. And he just thought it was normal, and he would keep going round and keep doing it and keep letting him do it because he thought it was like, he thought it was helping him, and would like, you know, it was very, I don't know how to put it. I know how to put it in my head, but I don't know how to like put it into words. It's awful what happened to him, and it is awful, like just awful stuff that they were doing, and he just kept going through with it. He just kept doing it, and one time he woke up, they took it from just like a quick feel here and there to like straight banging, banging in his sleep, and it is fucking awful. Like there is, I I struggled when watching this. It was very, very upsetting and unsettling, and you gotta have a strong stomach to be able to watch this. It got dark, and it got dark real fucking quick. And in the end, it does reveal why she calls him Baby Reindeer. And I'm not going to spoil that because that's like a big reveal and like a big mystery. So I do want you to go watch this for yourself. And holy shit, I was not expecting that from this series because the actor that plays the guy, it actually happened to him. He's telling his story and acting in his story. And I think that is so brave and so bold to one, even share your story of how awful that shit is to happen to you. Like, even put that out there to the world to see. And to go through it again in filming form. Like, you had to sit there and film this shit, and you had to go through it again. Because it's not like one take and you're done. You had to do this again and again and again. And I can't imagine how much that fucks with your mind and fucks with your brain. That is fucking insane how he went through, and he acted his ass off. Like, he acted his fucking ass off in this. Like, he did so fucking well. Like, this is one of the best acting performances I've seen. This show is up for an Emmy nomination, and he acted so fucking well. And I didn't think I would actually like this going into this. I'm not really like a realist, like a based on true story fan. I'm not like a sort of telling my life story in movie or show format. I'm not a fan of those things, but everyone has recommended it to me, so I just had to give it a go. So I gave it a go, and holy shit, it's not what I was expecting. Holy shit, it is so fucking wild. To actually think this actually happened to someone is actually insane. I like this show makes you feel sick from like all the shit that happens to this guy. It is awful. Like awful awful. The story and how this show shows you like the order of events this happens, it leads you into like this sense of mystery and sort of slow revealing because most of it is like flashbacks, and it reveals more and more of his past as you go through, and it shows you how much worse like this Martha gets. No one uses their real names in this. I will say that no one uses their real names. Everyone's identity is kept hidden and secret. But obviously, the internet being the internet, they found out like who the actual people are, and they absolutely fucking dragged them through the fucking hell and back on internet. But obviously the guy who made the show told like put in like a tweet out. It was like, hey guys, fucking leave them alone. I don't want to get them involved. Just leave it, drop it. And the internet obviously didn't listen. They didn't respect his wishes and still went fucking ham on these guys. Which, you know what? Fair. Fair. After watching this and seeing what this guy went through, fair. Deserved. Deserved. Honestly. Like, the shit that they did is actually insane. It is fucking wild. The way they actually filmed this is also really unsettling and sort of makes you feel on edge and never like you never feel safe. You never feel like the character is safe through how they're sort of positioning the camera and sort of how they're recording it and how they're going about showing it. It's very, very well done, very well put together. How they like film it is so clever and so intense as well. It is such a good show. Like holy, I cannot go with it. It is it's such an upsetting story, but it is such a good story as well. It is so well told, and so well sort of shown. You can like feel his emotion, feel how he's feeling, and you sort of can't help but like want to help him and want to get him out of this, but you just can't because it's already happened. This is like going back through his past and like you can't actually do anything. It's you feel very helpless, and I hated that. I hated feeling like I couldn't do anything to like stop this or help him or get him out of this. It was awful. Also, props to the guy for acting in this and going through living through this again. Like he just so happens to be an actor. Like the guy, like the person that this happened to, just so happened to be an actor, so he is able to play himself, and he's a fucking damn good actor. And I better see him in some like fucking AAA movies in like the next couple of years. Like this is one of like those big break sort of shows which can take your career off, and God does he deserve it. Like the amount of effort he put into this show, so much so much effort and bravery went into this show. It is insane. The acting from like Martha as well. She plays such a creepy person. She does it so well. Like this series is on point. I am gonna have to give it a solid 10 out of 10. I cannot give it any less. Like God, I hope that he has like the help that he needs, like right now. But other than that, I'll just see you on the next one.